This thing needs a new fan blade. Look at that, Cummins. That's what we're dealing with in there. Apparently I can do it without taking the rad out, so I guess I can just get to the fixes on the front, and I guess they're nice and short, but... Well, they're coming out a lot easier than I thought they would. 6 of these to take out, I got 4 out already. Just awkward to squeeze your hand in there, but you've got plenty enough room to get the bolt in and out. It might be a bit more difficult to put back on, because it looks like with that sleeve bit there, that the spacer behind is separate as well. But yeah, we're getting there. So the fan's unbolted, spacer rings out. I did slacken off the rad support slightly to get a bit of extra clearance, and I've also freed off the cowling this side. Here's the old fan. As you can see, it's got Britling cracked pretty well everywhere, so rather than risk a $5,000 radiator, we got the new fan here, and fire that back in, and should be good to go. Oh, she's awkward, alright. So there you go, new fan's back in the truck. Only other job we got is a leak on the bottom of the turbo here, and it's going to need new gaskets, but it's got one in the top there looking at it. But solid pipe here, but I believe it leads down to a flexible hose, so we just have to start taking it apart and see how it goes. First things first, ever since the oil leak we had, I'm always carrying one of these in the truck now. You never know when you might need to clean something off and be able to get to it. Well, there's no gasket in there, so that's probably why it's leaking. Well, let's fire her up, see if we fixed it or not. Well, everything seems to be working pretty good there. So hopefully that leak's sorted out. It doesn't seem to be leaking at the moment, but until we run it properly we won't know. Next little video sequence is going to be the next leg of our journey. Where we left you last, we were being pulled over by the cops, and the other lady you could hear in the car was Emma's mum. So we spread Emma's nan's ashes, and then after that Emma's mum came along for 3 days, and she slept in the back of the truck with Emma, and I slept in a tent, and we carried on the tour. We did another few days in BC, and then took her out back to Alberta to be with the family and for flying back. But yeah, this is just a quick mash together of those 3 days. Some of the stuff we saw, some of the places we went were Nan's favourite places to go, so, you know, as a small family unit, that's what we went and did. And yeah, we had a fantastic time. In that time, Jackie also bought us our first fishing equipment, and really do appreciate that, and got us going with that, and without that we wouldn't be doing what we're doing now with it. But anyway, I'm rabbiting on about nothing. Let's get on with the video sequence, and yeah, let's get this first video out of the way. So another little sideline project on the back of the dump truck here. We got the trailer, so I'm moving the load around. Just reboarded all the back of this and everywhere. That's where the loader bucket goes, and there's usually a big hole there. And just replaced any boards up through that weren't any good. Got to get this thing ready for safety. So we've just bunged a few new lights, well, light lenses in it. And yeah, getting all the holes filled in, all the trip overs and whatever else is there. Hopefully she should be good to go somewhere Thursday this week. And we're going to be using it to pick up the hay for the sheep for the winter. So this big fella here, he's called Mack, after the Mack trucks. He's our guardian dog out here. He's 4 years old, and this is his third home. So some things he can find confusing, but as you can see, he's a big softy underneath it all. But he's a very good guardian. Keeps all the bears, cougars, and other big animals away. If not, we wouldn't have any sheep left. But sheep are away now, so Matt comes down for a brush at night. Got to keep a lot of maintenance with this type of dog with the long hair, but if he's going to stay outside for any time during the winter, he needs it. So we've covered Kenworth and we covered Mack. I know, a tedious link, right? But yeah, next, a journey through time. And where this journey takes us, we went to Tyrrell Dinosaur Museum in Drumheller there and checked that out, and it is an amazing place, full of history. And yeah, so the next video sequence will start at the very beginning of time. This is the primordial ooze.
become too big or too stupid for their own good. I mean, have a look at this magnificent skeleton of Tyrannosaurus. If this creature was alive today, I'd be concerned about the intelligence of Tyrannosaurus, not about its stupidity.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our trip to Tyrrell Dinosaur Museum. Fantastic place to go. Go early before it gets busy and all the school kids and that get there. But if you want to film in there, you need some sort of special permission, so try not to turn up if you want to film in there. We did, and they made arrangements for us, but usually if you call ahead, they give you the okay and it's no problem at all. But yeah.
I just wanted to also say a big thank you to my mum, because we had the chance to take her away with us for a few days to go camping, and we found some beautiful spots, but she also equipped us with a few things we needed, such as a fishing rod, some chairs, a few other things. So huge thank you, Mum, for all the equipment you bought us and the time you spent with us, which was, an amazing pleasure, and the time we had together was incredible.
Yeah, it was fantastic. So thank you very much once again, and thank you everybody else for coming with us, for sharing another part of our adventure with us. Next video will take us to boldly go where no man has been before, and yeah, thanks for coming with us once again, you lovely people. Huge love, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers. Well, as you probably guessed, we know nothing about fishing.